from SeaWorld. Brennan, we are at SeaWorld today on the very final day of operation before SeaWorld closes, before every single theme park closes here in Central Florida and the entirety of the United States for the rest of March and into the indefinite future.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not the best idea, but we decided to make a trip out here because we want to go to the Seven Seas Food Festival again. We have our little lanyard here with a few punches left on it, and I don't know, it's a difficult and confusing time around here, but we are taking all the preventative measures. I think I've said this in multiple videos at this point, but we're trying to be as safe as possible without quarantining ourselves too preemptively, but taking all the right measures to
and that's the thing, is like, we're not supposed to quarantine ourselves, we're supposed to social distance ourselves. That's
which we're not doing by going to a theme park.
It's very not busy here today, so I think we're gonna be fine. You and I are mature enough to take precautions. I think we're gonna be fine.
And we're not going to be riding any rides. We're just coming here for the food, and then we're going to be heading out before we can't go to any of these theme parks anymore. This isn't sensationalist. This is to show what the theme parks look like before they close. This is just us continuing our lives as normal and feeling pretty confident about it. So let's head inside, let's use our punches, and enjoy our last trip to SeaWorld for kind of a while. Okay, so we are inside SeaWorld, and this is a site that I haven't really seen that often. It is very quiet at the entrance to SeaWorld over here, kind of ominously so. I mean, I figured this was going to be the quietest theme park. That's why I went to Magic Kingdom earlier. It was pretty busy, and that's why I'm spending a little bit more time here than just doing a one-take walk around, because I didn't think SeaWorld would be that busy. Okay, are you ready to get some food?
Ready.
This is so weird because nobody's here. I feel a little bit awkward, and the booths are definitely open because I did send a message to SeaWorld asking them if the booths were going to be open, and they are. They just did, they did postpone the concerts that are supposed to be going on this weekend, so I'm glad we get to watch the concert that we wanted to while we got the chance. Okay, so the first stop is going to be over at the Italian market to finally get these cheese meatballs. They look pretty good. So essentially these are meatballs with marinara and parmesan. It's almost like spaghetti but without the noodles. They're very hot right now, so yep, essentially exactly spaghetti, but very, very good. I like that a lot. So these meatballs are actually incredibly delightful and filling. We came over to the vegan market because Brennan decided to finally get the Impossible Meat Slider. There it is.
I've always wanted to try one, I just never have.
You want to go find a spot? Oh, you're just going for it in the middle of the street. How is it? Does it taste like a burger?
It's very good.
But does it taste like a burger? Or is it just like a, okay, I see what they're doing, but it's not a burger?
I think it tastes like a burger.
Wow.
Maybe a little bit off.
Mm-hmm.
But only a little.
As far as texture or how you chew it?
The texture is a little bit off.
Okay, but the taste is there?
Mm-hmm.
That is interesting. I want to try that. Okay, so we're over at the Mediterranean market. That music is really loud. I'm thinking about getting that grilled lamb chop, but then at the same time, way over here at the All-American market, hold on, I'm jogging over here. They have a Tennessee whiskey barbecue chicken wing, chicken waffles, brisket nachos, a bison sloppy joe. Ooh, that all sounds really good. Maybe I'll get the, oh no, I don't know. So before I show you what I got, Brennan decided to go over to that Jack Daniels booth and get a little beverage. What is that?
Spiked apple cider.
Spiked apple cider.
Good.
Looks pretty good. And I elected to get two different things. I did get the brisket barbecue nachos without the jalapenos, and then I got the barbecue chicken wings. These actually look great. These are some pretty generous options, which I'm wondering if it's because the festival is going away for probably kind of a while. Okay, so should I start with the wings first or the brisket?
Do the wings.
Do the wings. Okay. I have to be careful about this because hand washing is a little bit sensitive right now, so finger foods.
Uh-oh.
That is fantastic. That is so delightfully sweet. I love that. Okay. I don't know if I should like go for a chip on this.
Go for a chip.
Okay.
Put some brisket on it.
Duh. Got a good amount of everything here. Hopefully with some cheese, some sauce, some cheddar.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
The brisket's not dry at all.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Just a combination of sauces. The jalapenos would have been good. I do like jalapenos, but it's just so hot today that I didn't want to, you know, overindulge in that. But yeah, this was great. These are both going to be incredibly messy, so I'll eat this, go wash my hands, and then we'll keep it moving. Here comes Mako. Just finished up with my incredibly messy nachos and chicken wings, which were fantastic. Now we are heading into the remainder of the festival that we need to check out. We have 10 punches used and we have 8 to go. I don't think we're going to be using them all today, but we wanted to get through a couple just in case, right? Also over here by this really cool 7 Seas Food Festival sign. Okay, off to eat some more food. Heading over to the North Atlantic Market. This is where they have the lobster roll and that lobster bisque that we really liked last time. Ooh, and a blueberry shortcake. That sounds nice. What are you thinking?
I might try the lobster roll.
The lobster roll?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get a bigger one than I did. I'm tempted to get the lobster bisque, but I don't know, I've had a lot of savory stuff so far. So I kind of said that as a joke, but look at how much lobster Brennan got. That is overflowing with the lobster. That's 4 times what I got when I got that.
They're trying to get rid of stuff, I guess.
I guess so, but still,
Oh my God,
holy crap. Oh no.
It's good, but it's a lot.
It is good, and it's so much. Man, I'm gonna have to rewatch that video just to see how little I got. It's spilling out into the bowl, you punk. So we're over by Brazil, and Brennan is heading over right now to get the Saachi Papa, because I'm pretty sure she said she was gonna get this the next time that she came, or at least at some point during the festival, so she's doing it. She commits. So there it is, the Saachi Papa, which is essentially cheese fries with sausage.
Yeah.
That looks pretty heavy and cheesy. It seems pretty good, yeah. Awesome. This is a lot. Is this gonna be your last thing of the night?
I don't know yet.
Okay, so I know what I'm gonna be getting next. And there it is. I'm gonna get the scallop again. I'm gonna do it because I love the scallop and I'm gonna give it another chance. So, I got 2 scallops because they are indeed being very generous with today's distribution of foods. Look at that. 2 big old scallops.
Wait. Oh my God. I'm jealous.
Are you jealous?
Yeah.
They just made an announcement that the park was going to be closing in 15 minutes, which is a little bit early.
So they're closing at 7 tonight.
Yeah. So we just have about 15 minutes to grab maybe one more food. We're probably going to split a dessert, which is probably going to be here with the Bananas Foster. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Should I go for the whole thing?
Do it.
Okay.
Mine changed. Oh my God.
So the scallop itself is absolutely phenomenal. It is perfectly grilled and crispy and delightful, but just all of that pesto. Is there anybody that watches this that enjoys that much pesto on a condensed space? Do you really?
Yeah, I love pesto.
I mean, I do too, but that's just, it's such a glob on there. The scallop is fantastic and the risotto is incredible. I don't know. I do like it, absolutely, more than I did the first time. The first time I was just disappointed that it was different, but now that I'm just appreciating it for what it actually is this year, I do like it. Just maybe with a little bit less pesto. Okay, and here it is. Probably our final food of the evening, the Bananas Foster cone, which is overflowing and pouring out all over us. The park's closing in about 5 minutes, and you can totally tell that everybody's leaving. This is about to fall off. Oh my God. Wow, so Sesame Street is pretty much empty right now, being it just a couple minutes before the park closes. It looks beautiful though in the sunset, but riding around Sesame Street, or through Sesame Street I guess, around Shamu Stadium, across the bridge, through the woods, and to grandmother's house we go. And then we'll go home at some point. So this actually works out because the other day when we came for the concert, we pretty much came to these booths over here kind of exclusively and then went over to Bayside Stadium. So we got to make another lap around the park this sign is pretty much saying that they did not have the Sesame Street party parade today, which is kind of a bummer, but again, pretty understandable. Well, sounds like they're making an announcement saying that the park is closed. There it is, heading underneath Icebreaker here, which we'll see how the closure of the parks kind of affects the construction and testing progress of this. It's actually pretty close to your head when you're going underneath it. Not really, but it feels a lot closer than other roller coasters are. Did you have a good day today?
I did. I'm happy we got to use more of our punches.
I know. We didn't really know that the park was going to close that early, so we just kind of got kind of lucky, just eating our fill of things right as they announced the park was going to close.
Yeah, we pretty much ate what we were going to anyways.
And our goal was, again, to just come here for like an hour and a half at most because of, you know, the whole social exposure thing that we're trying to do our best on and not really succeeding, but with good intentions. This park does look incredibly beautiful at dusk, so I do appreciate that we're getting to leave right now just so we can take it in and appreciate it before we won't be able to for kind of a little bit. We will see what happens. I've been saying that a lot, but that really does apply. Okay, so we made it back to the front of the park. We are heading out with the crowd. That was an enjoyable and very expedited trip to SeaWorld. I think that was the quickest trip that we've ever made here together. I think I made a couple quick trips like last year when the festival was ending out, but that was great. So that is going to do it for our trip to SeaWorld today for the Seven Seas Food Festival. We still have a few punches left on our card, so assuming the coronavirus pandemic does not impact the rest of the festival, we will be back again, I hope, because this only happens during the weekends. It's kind of hard for us to get out here, which is another reason why we came here today to SeaWorld to go to the festival. And now it's time for us to really hunker down and really do the social distancing because this should be taken seriously.
It is important. And
now that theme parks are actually going to be closed and there's full reason to take this seriously, we plan to do that.
Yeah.
So we may make a trip to City Walk or Disney Springs or a resort, depending on the upcoming severity of coronavirus. We will be keeping an eye on it and all that fun stuff. Luckily, I don't vlog for a living, and me vlogging is just doing it for fun.
Yeah, we're both okay.
Yeah, financially we are gonna be fine.
Yeah.
And you know, we'll be on the other side of this hopefully pretty soon. But thanks again for hanging out with us. Thank you for maybe not allowing us, but coming along with us as we go around Orlando and do what we do and bring you along, I guess. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.
Bye.
Goodbye.